I'm so ready to buy a house. I'm thinking southwest corner of Rapid City.
Excellent. We can help you with that. How much have you got to spend?
I've been pre-approved for $100 grand.
Oh, yeah.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Hey everybody, I'm Tristan Eaton with Mindful Living Realty. Welcome to my real estate channel where we talk about moving to Rapid City and all the wonderful things here in Rapid City. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, smash that bell, make sure you get notified of all my Rapid City videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about the different places that you can buy a home under $300,000. We'll get online, take a look at the areas, and also give you a sneak peek of a few properties in each price point to give you an idea of what you can buy for that price. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay everybody, here we are on my website rapidhomesonline.com, and I've begun the search for under $150,000, concentrating on the Rapid City area. So as you can see here in Rapid City, if you're going to spend under $150,000, you can expect you're going to be on the north side of town and maybe a little bit in the south side of town. Notice over here on the left side, you can see square footage is usually considerably smaller. And if there is some anomaly, there's a reason. For instance, this one on 6th Street, it is totally unfinished. So while it's a good property if you would like to invest in it, if it's something that you're going to move right into, it's not going to work, right? So going back to the map, we can see all the different properties here under $150,000. Generally speaking, if it's under $100,000, there's a reason for it. For instance, this property on Anamosa, I've looked at before, and there are some significant foundation issues, which is the reason it's still on the market and under $100,000. As we move up in the price point, getting closer to $150,000, you'll see we'll start heading closer toward the south side of town and have properties that might be a little more financeable than some of the others. Notice this one here on the west side, the only one on the west side, but notice it is 656 square feet, so it's just a small little house. Now as we run the search from $150,000 to $200,000, you'll see again, as we begin at the $150,000 price range, a lot of north, a lot of southeast, and really we don't start seeing anything closer to west side until we get into closer to the $200,000, where you can see these are getting closer to that price point. The other thing I'd like to point out through here as we scroll through these, as if you look here, you can see which ones are under contract. And as we roll through, majority are under contract. We're looking at a very hot market in this price point, especially under the $200,000 price point. Things are moving very quickly in Rapid City during the spring. Before we get going to the next price point, let's look at some properties here so you can get a feel for what you can buy for the amount of money. For example, this property in St. Andrew, I actually have buyers that bought this property. For $170,000, you can see that the outside needs some work. Inside is not too bad. Downstairs really needs some work. Now if we go to a property closer to $200,000 range, we can see that the property is a little more done, a little more move-in ready, and things are a little more prepared for a buyer to move right in. As this was on the west side, we'll see certain things such as older windows, older style homes, and the occasional wood paneling.
All right, quick break. Let's take a look at one of my favorite calculator apps that helps us calculate that loan into a payment for you. So let's go ahead and click this app that I've got open here. It's called Financial Calculators. Go to the loan calculator. Now we're only going to enter in $250,000 to get a feel for that price point. Interest rates are hanging around right around 4%. So hit the calculate button. We can see that a $250,000 home at a 4% 30-year loan is about $1,200 a month. All right, back to the houses.
As we move up to the price point from $200,000 to $250,000, we'll see that we have a lot more options in other places of town, including north of the mall, Rapid Valley, further out west side, even closer to the hospital down the southeastern part of town. And as we get into a property that's closer to $250,000, in contrast to the $200,000 one we just looked at, you can see considerably nicer properties, nicer finishes, closer to 2,000 square feet, ready for you to move into. But as we'll also notice within this 250 price point, we have a lot of under contract listings. As we move from the $250,000 to $300,000 price point, we'll notice that you'll have quite a few more new construction options. Now, typically these are one level finished with unfinished basement, popular subdivisions such as Chapel Valley, and other popular subdivisions on the west side of town. As you can see, as we move along the next batch, you'll see more properties south and west, and so this is the newer construction in Copperfield. Properties closer to $300,000 will get you considerably more square footage, more bedrooms. We'll have a lot more amenities and features than your properties before. If you're considering new construction, this might be the perfect place to start, just under $300,000 without breaking the bank. So you can see we have many options in this price point.
And let's not forget the basic disclaimer. It's June 2020 when I'm rolling through this website and looking at these properties. The prices, sizes, conditions, availabilities, all that information may not be true if you're watching this, say, 2 years later. Make sure that you keep in touch with me for the local information, see how things are going. Typically, Rapid City Real Estate holds very steady with an upward slant, but you never know what might happen next. If you haven't already, check out this video where I go through each area of the Black Hills MLS to give you a better feel for where it is in the city. Also, check out my We Love Rapid City playlist to see all of the fun stuff about Rapid City. Thanks for watching, and remember, love where you live.